Globalization is a term that might be familiar to our ear. Globalization is a word that is absurd from the phrase global, which means covering the whole world or as a whole. According to the Big Indonesian Dictionary, globalization is the process of entry into the scope of the world. The process of globalization has actually been going on for a very long time, especially since the 5th century AD when Europeans undertook massive exploration by sailing across of the ocean. A small example of globalization is the connection of internet network that can connect people from two different cities to two different continents. In short, the process of globalization is still ongoing. All culture value from other nations can be easily identified with internet service. Characteristic of globalization: border between countries are getting thinner. Information spread quickly. Trade activities expand. Positive impact of globalization: society is advanced, more open social space, culture exchange, market is getting wider. Negative impact of globalization: depends of developed countries, jobs are getting smaller, fading social value. Our attitude to face globalization: the first is understanding and practicing the value of Pancasila, maintaining the nobility of the Indonesian nation, through tolerance between race, ethnic, and religion. The second is to love and use product domestic. Loving and use product domestic is to supporting the Indonesian economy. It also helps the welfare of business people. Third is filtering incoming information and culture that enter Indonesia. The existence of globalization for us to get information and understand our a new culture. We must be wise so that we still have an identity. Fourth is preserving culture and tradition. Preserving culture and tradition is mandatory so that the next generation understand and continues the nation culture and introduce it to the international arena. The last is increase the nationalist value. One of the characteristics of a nationalist is to love the country and its culture.